Okay, so I just finished filming a tutorial on this look, so if you're interested in seeing it, I'm pretty sure it's going to go up before this video does, so I'm going to post the link to that down below. So anyway, today's video is going to be on my monthly favorites, which actually it's not going to be a monthly favorites this, I was going to say this year, this month, because somebody requested on my last blog TV that I did like a hits and misses, because they said they don't only want to see the products that I've had, you know, success with throughout the month, but they also want to see what I ended up tossing out or returning, which I can't really show you guys the ones that I returned, but I can still talk about them. So I have a bunch of things here on my table that I'm just going to be grabbing them, talking about them. It's a lot of stuff, so kind of cope with me here. But the first thing that I want to mention is my shirt. I am so in love with this shirt. This is from Stylement, which I'm sure a lot of you girls have already heard about. I did a lot of videos back in the day on Julep, and this is kind of like a sister company of Julep, and it's called Stylement. Now this one is founded by Mary-Kate Olsen and Ashley Olsen, which are two really big fashion icons for a lot of girls. They really have that boho chic type of style that looks like they're not trying too hard, but they still look gorgeous. So a lot of the shirts on that website on Stylement are off the shoulder, which is a style that I love, love, love. So this shirt right here, I'm going to post a link down below if it's still available. I just love the color of it. It's a royal blue color, really loose fitted, and it has a band right around the end so it can kind of hug your curves right at the bottom. But I just been in love with this shirt and with the whole Stylement website. So I'm going to also post a link down below for you guys to get 10% off your first purchase. It's same thing like Julep. It's $29.99 a month. You get to pick out one shirt. These are really high quality shirts. They're not going to shrink after one wash. They're going to be a good investment piece for your wardrobe. I personally think that these shirts are perfect to layer with. You can put a blazer over it, a cardigan. One of my favorite things to do during the winter time, so I've just been obsessed with Stylement lately. So that's my first favorite of the month. Now I'm going to jump into something that I have a hit and a miss for, and that's actually dry shampoo. So first I'll show you guys the hit. This is Batiste. This is actually the little travel size. I do have the big size as well, but it came attached with the little travel size, and this dry shampoo is the one that I have been using for years. I have the type of hair that is really, really oily naturally. My natural hair is pin straight and very, very flat and gets oily after one day of not washing it. So I do have to wash my hair every single day. I know that it's bad for you guys. I know I tell you guys not to do it, but I know that a lot of us do anyway because we don't want to have that oily look to our hair. This is my favorite one to use. I really just put a little bit on. A little bit goes a long way. It really just brings back the volume of your hair and it soaks up all the oil. So I love that one, but it's a little bit expensive and I can only find it at Sally's Beauty Supply. So I decided to pick up the Tresemme Fresh Start Dry Shampoo at Target the other day. Big mistake. This one is actually mineral clay, so it's different, whereas the Batiste one is kind of like a powder. This one is still a powder form, but it has a clay formula to it, and the clay, I don't know, it does something to my hair. It makes it feel so dirty. So I put this in and it will take away that oily feel, but it'll kind of leave it like a stiff dirty type of feeling. I don't know how to really describe it. It smells really good. The bottle is bigger. You can get it for a cheaper price than the other one, but this has been sitting on my dresser ever since the first time that I tried it. It's a waste of money for me because it really makes my hair feel disgusting. So some of you girls may have had you know, good results with this, but not for me. They also came out with one for girls with curly hair, which is a mousse type of dry shampoo, which that one sounds interesting. But as far as the one for, this says for normal hair, oily, straight, normal hair, I don't recommend it. That's definitely something that I feel that I wasted my money on. So the next one is a hit, and this also came up during my last blog TV. You guys asked what I thought about makeup finishing sprays. I love the Skindinavia sprays, and yes, this was sponsored a long time ago. No, I'm not going to be getting paid to say this, but I love, love, love the Skindinavia finishing sprays. The ones that I got were all the 2 fluid ounces, but I got a whole bunch of all the different types that they make. So my 2 favorite ones are the No More Shine Makeup Finish Matte Hold on Oily Skin, and my other favorite one is the 10 Years Younger Makeup Finish Resist Drying and Creasing. And this one I've been using a lot during the winter time, even though I have oily skin. Sometimes with the winter time, because of the acne medication that I use, what I put on my skin, it kind of makes my skin a little bit dry and flaky in certain areas. So this says resist drying and creasing. So I spray a little bit of this on right after I finish my makeup, and it really kind of just makes everything melt into my skin a little bit better. It finishes it off. And one thing I love about makeup finishing sprays is that it gets rid of that powdery finish. I always have to set my makeup with a powder. And you know, it kind of leaves you with a powdery finish. This takes away that powder. So I love makeup finishing sprays. Definitely have been reaching for them a lot this month. I also personally like the Skindinavia ones better than Max Fix Plus. A lot of people were asking me, is Max Fix Plus... A lot of people were asking me if Max Fix Plus was similar to this. With this one, I find that it makes my makeup last longer throughout the day. It really makes my makeup hold on to my skin a lot better. Max Fix Plus, I kind of honestly feel like it's just water with maybe a little bit of glycerin mixed in it. Yes, it does refresh your skin. Yes, it will get rid of that powdery finish, but no, it doesn't help my makeup last longer throughout the day. This does. Okay, so next, sadly, is two misses. And I'm the kind of person where I change my foundation all the time, and it's really something that I shouldn't do because my skin is so sensitive and it breaks out so easy. So the first one is going to surprise you guys because I raved about this over the summertime. I don't know what happened. I don't know if my skin just got used to it. I don't know if my skin changed. But the Mineral Wear Physicians Formula Talc-Free Mineral Foundation, which is a liquid, I love this stuff, but now I put it on and it feels so greasy on my face. You know the consistency of Revlon Color Stay, how it kind of feels like a mask on your face? That's what this started to feel like on me. And I don't know, it was just one day that I put this on and maybe 3 hours later it got very greasy. I really don't like the consistency of it anymore. I feel like it's way too thick and it doesn't last on me long throughout the day. So sadly, that has turned from a hit into a miss, so I wanted to update you guys on that. And then I picked up the Maybelline SuperStay Makeup 24-Hour Foundation, and it looks like this. Now, I love the foundation because, well, let me clear this up. It's definitely not a hit for one big reason. But other than that, I'm so sad because this foundation, I loved it so much. It's my perfect color, and I never ever can find yellow toned foundations at the drugstore. This one is in Classic Beige. If you don't have sensitive skin, I do recommend you go pick this up. However, it made me break out so bad, like cystic acne from 2 uses. So I'm so sad because it lasted a long time on my face. It didn't get shiny. It gave me this amazing finish. It was a perfect shade for me, but it broke me out so bad. So I'm holding on to it. I didn't return it yet because I'm thinking in my head maybe I can get my skin back to its normal condition and then give it another try. But honestly, it's just something in here that breaks out my skin so bad. So it's a miss for me, but it might be a hit for some of you guys that don't have sensitive or acne prone skin. So yeah. Okay, next is another hit, and it is the Hard Candy Glamoflauge Concealer. Mine is in the shade Medium. This is amazing right here. This is what has taken over everything that I used to use for my under eye concealer. I used to layer concealers because I really wanted to get full coverage of my dark circles because they are pretty dark. But when I tried this stuff, all you need is a tiny little dot on on your finger and just dab it right on, and it covers everything up. So again, mine is in the shade Medium. They only have 3 shades, which kind of sucks. I could even use the tan one because they're all still pretty light, so it doesn't have a lot of shades to pick from. But if you're lucky and you can find your shade, I definitely recommend this. I had to order it online because I couldn't find it at Walmart at the time, but I went to Walmart the other day and I saw that they had a full new stock available. So if you were on the lookout for this and you couldn't find it at Walmart, I recommend going back because for some reason they're back in stock, and it's a wonderful, amazing concealer. Again, I only use it for my under eyes circles, but it's also great to use for acne marks or anything on your face that you want to cover up. But I'm so in love with my current foundation that I don't have to use this anywhere else but my under eye circles. So while I'm talking about that, I should probably tell you guys my favorite foundation of the time, and you guys have heard about this in my past videos. Also, I have gone back to my trusty Aquasmooth makeup by Covergirl. It's nasty right now. I don't really want to show you guys, but that's what it looks like. I apply this with my Sigma F80 flat top kabuki brush and I buff it in. That's what I have on my face today. It just gives me the most amazing coverage. The only thing that I don't like is that it's a dewy finish, and I really like the matte finish. At the end of the day, this probably lasts maybe around 7 or 8 hours for me, and I was on the lookout. That's why I picked up the Maybelline SuperStay. I wanted something that was going to be very long lasting for me, but This doesn't break me out. It gives me amazing coverage. It doesn't last as long as I would like it to last, but it gives me, you know, enough coverage and enough longevity. No, what the hell am I saying? So if this was a long wearing foundation, it would be my most perfect foundation ever, but since it's not long wearing, it can rub off kind of easily. You know, I'm still like on the lookout for the perfect foundation, but this one, up until now, is the best one that I have been able to find. So next I want to show you guys my favorite setting powder, and this is by Physicians Formula. It's called the Mineral Wear Airbrushing Loose Powder. So what I used to use was the Maybelline Dream Matte Powder, and now this is a miss. It is not a hit anymore because I have been missing out. You don't really know what a powder can do for you until you use this Physicians Formula powder. I started out by using this as a foundation because that's how it's marketed, as a powder foundation. But again, it didn't really last that long on me, so I started using it over my Covergirl foundation, and these two together are amazing. When they say airbrushing loose powder, they really mean it. This powder, it really... I feel like when I put it on, I buff it on, and it's like erasing all my flaws. It just has the most amazing matte finish to it, and when I use it to set my foundation, it just looks amazing. So this is definitely one of my most favorite powders now. It also helps control my oiliness, and it gives me a really pretty sheen to my face while still being matte. So with that being said, now my Dream Matte powder, which I did just pick up a brand new one, which I'm not even going to use because this is nothing compared to how the Physicians Formula Airbrushing Loose Powder makes my skin look. So definitely one of my new favorites, and this one is definitely not anymore. So I want to quickly mention what's on my nails because I'm sure I'm going to be getting a lot of questions on it. And this has been in one of my past favorites videos, so it's a favorite once again, and it is by Julep, and it's called Sienna, and it's a really, really pretty sparkly gold shade. It doesn't have any glitters in it, but the color itself is a really pretty sparkly shimmery metallic type of color. So that's what I have on my nails now, and it is from Julep, and again the shade is called Sienna. Another one of my favorites this month is the Love and Beauty polishes by Forever 21, and this is Nude. As you can see, it's almost out. I use this color kind of in between every color that I use. I always go back to this one. So it is from Forever 21, and again it is Nude, and it's only $2.80. I really love all of the Love and Beauty polishes. I have a huge collection of them because I feel like the Love and Beauty polishes, they're under $3 and they're right up there with my Essie and OPI nail polishes. They just last so long on my nails. Something with the formula, for example, like Sally Hansen nail polishes, I can't use at all because they basically chip the next day. But something with the Love and Beauty nail polish, they last so long on my nails, so it's definitely one of my favorite nail polish brands. Okay, really quickly, I want to talk about lipsticks. I've been really into the dark lipstick looks, as you guys can see from my last couple of videos. So one of my favorites is the Cherry Jubilee from Avon, and I used this in my Thanksgiving video, and it's a really pretty plum red. So that's a color that I've been reaching a lot for this season. Another one is, actually, it looks kind of scary, but it's really not. I'm telling you guys, it's Siren by Revlon, and it's from their Super Lustrous, is that the name of, I don't know. It's the Revlon Siren lipstick, and it's so pretty. It's a cream orange color, and it's just gorgeous with neutral looking eyes, and it's really like a statement on the lips. So that's a lipstick that I've been reaching for a lot. And then I have a lipstick for you guys that is a miss, and I'm sure that a lot of you guys are going to disagree with me on this because it was actually recommended to me by a lot of you girls, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if I got a bad one or I don't know, I don't like it on me. So it is the Revlon's Primrose lipstick, and in the tube it looks like a really pretty like milky lavender pink, but for some reason when I put it on my lips it's just like a really sheer purple color, and it looks like straight up purple on my lips. I don't know, it doesn't do anything for me. I don't pull any pink from this lipstick. It's like pure purple on me, and it makes me look kind of like a corpse. It's not a pretty lavender like sparkle on my lips at all. It's like pure lavender paint on my lips, and it looks disgusting on me. So unfortunately I don't like this. And then I have one more hit for you guys, and this one I love, love, love so much, and I've had this such a long time, and it's been sitting in my makeup collection, but I never even reached out for it because my favorite used to be to highlight was the Jane Shimmering Blush, and I would use this in so many tutorials as a highlight right on top of my cheekbone. But I have moved on to something bigger and better, and I have discovered the world of matte highlighters. Now when I say that, I know it sounds kind of weird because a highlight should kind of shimmer and like sparkle, catch the light on whatever you're trying to highlight. But the same way that you use a matte highlighter underneath your brow, right on your brow bone, you can do the same thing on your face. For example, on your cheekbones, on your cupid's bow, right down the middle of your nose. I don't highlight all those places. I really only highlight the top of my cheekbone. I have fallen in love by the Motives Shaped and Sculpt Duo. So this is a contour and highlight duo, and it looks like that. I really don't use the contour too much because I'm in love by another one by NYX, but the highlight is so amazing because it is really, really matte. It doesn't have any shimmer at all. Now I'm not saying to run out and get this palette because it is pretty expensive, but if you have a matte looking eyeshadow, you could use that. If it's pretty close to your skin tone, maybe 2 shades lighter, you can use that as a highlighter right on top of your cheekbones. I really don't like anymore using like the shimmering or the really, really sparkly highlighters on my cheekbones during the day, just because I don't like it to look like I have a ton of makeup on during the daytime. But as far as a matte highlighter on my cheekbones is my staple from now on. I just find that it gives that highlight right there, but it doesn't look fake. It doesn't look like you have a strip of glitter or too much shimmer there. It really catches the light, but in a different way. I can't really describe it that well, but I'm telling you guys, if you have, for example, the Vanity palette by Wet n Wild, it has some shimmer shades and some matte shades, and this matte shade right up here on the top would be perfect. Just get a little bit on your finger and just put that right on top of your cheekbone, and it will really highlight it and bring it out without adding that added sparkle or glimmer that sometimes it's not perfect to go to work with that or school with too much shimmer on your face. So definitely, I don't know why I never thought of using a matte highlighter on my face the same way that I do on my eyes, but I have discovered the world of matte highlighters. So that is it for my hits and misses for the month of November. I can't believe that we're about to start December already, but I have so many ideas for you guys. I'm going to be doing a lot of Christmas looks along with a lot of giveaways and a lot of other things that I have planned for the month of December. So I'm so excited to get started and clean this huge mess that I just made in my room. But I hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions on any of the products, let me know. I try very, very hard to answer as much comments as I can, and you could always get a hold of me on my Facebook as well, so I'll leave the link for that down below. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.